Hi, I'm Nick, a former Amazon bar raiser who now runs Amazon Bound, where we help talented job seekers to interview effectively with Amazon. In a recent webinar that I ran, I was asked, how should I handle an Amazon technical interview question that is outside my area of competency? The recording of that portion of the webinar comes up next. You will notice how we have pixelated the video of the person asking the question, and we have altered their voice in order to preserve their confidentiality. If this information is useful to you, please subscribe to our channel, and best of luck as you get ready to interview with Amazon. You've got this.
In the previous round, the tech question was more given by the interviewer, as in like, here is the situation, tell me how would you solve technically, which was completely irrelevant to the position I applied, to be honest. And I'm hoping in the next one, it's more about, I know some of the P candidates are asked, you pick your own program and tell me, walk me through technically. So that's what I'm hoping. So maybe there is a different lens that they will be looking at. Is that true?
If you're given a question which you don't necessarily have all the answers for, they're not expecting you to figure out what answer they're thinking about and guess the number 24, for example, in their head. They were asking this question because they were most likely looking for your ability to work with limited information. They were looking for your courage and your bias for action and your write a lot. They knew you didn't have the background, but they wanted to see what you do with it. When you get a functional question which you're not prepared for, do your very best. Illustrate your assumptions. Say, I don't have the specific wherewithal and experience in this subject matter, but if I did, if I had to guess, I do that, right? And they're not expecting you to be perfect, but they'd want to see your mental structure and how you approach the issue. So I would be fearless. I wouldn't worry about, and they might ask you both flavors, right? Yeah. They would say, if you can choose the circumstances of the functional question, they would expect a much higher level of proficiency. But if they give you a curveball that you have not been exposed to in the past, they're looking for that gumption and that fearlessness. So yeah. I would just jump in. I wouldn't expect that they're looking for you to figure what they're thinking of, and if you didn't, they would say, gotcha, I'm not going to hire you. That's not how they work.